Do you just want me to go forward as soon as you transition? Oh, I guess we're up already. Alright. Make sure to mute the stream so I don't get the overlay. Hello, everybody. I'm probably going to try to just hop right into this since we're a little behind, but I'm Genesisprobe. Go by Genesis. I'm going to be doing Rise of the Tomb Raider 100% for you guys today. And we're probably going to just hop right into it. So timing is going to start, assuming you're ready on the Tomb Raider hit. So if you're ready, I can just get started. All right. So then I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Just might as well get started. So, this is the second game in the reboot series of Tomb Raider games. They reintroduced Lara and tried to give her an origin story.
We'll have a good view of the valley beyond
in 2013 with the first game. This was the second game came out in 2015 for Xbox and PlayStation, and then got released on PC in 2016. And it's pretty awesome. This game is, I like this game.
I know, but I have
pretty much the story of the originals is Lara getting just situated in her role as a archaeologist with big quotation marks.
I'm fine.
And yeah, in this one she's trying to validate her dad's career because he ended up killing himself because he was infected into cell by scientific. So there you go, that's the story of the game. We're going to start here with a couple things. I'm going to start with the first out of bounds, which we do here in intro, which, give me a second. Get it? We're going to hop over a wall, so we're out of bounds. We're going to land here, do what's called a skywalk, and land completely out of bounds, so we can skip very slow tutorial. So we're going to climb up a mountain. So a couple things. First of all, I have the broadcast frame enabled on the game, which is the little border, the black border that's around that says Rise of the Tomb Raider on it. That's so I can track my collectible count to make sure I don't miss things in areas. Secondly, there's an FPS timer in the upper left. That is there because in order for any glitch to be valid, the FPS must be locked to 100 using external software. And so that's why that's there. Keep climbing. We are almost done with intro. This is typically where I will fail runs. If I fail here, we're going to continue. I would like requesting reset. I'm so far behind that we're not going to do that. If I screw it up, then I will live with my mistakes. Can you get on top? Wow, this intro is not fantastic. Pretty much, if I fail here, I have to go back to a checkpoint, but we're good. The game has about a 30% chance of crashing there. I'm glad it didn't. If it crashed, we would just keep going. There we go. So I'm in a cutscene. I do want to open up chat so I can actually see it. There we go. Oh, the audio is clipping?
Swing me to the other side.
I don't know if that's on my end. That's unfortunate. I don't know why the audio is clipping. It sounded fine before the stream.
The rope is slipping.
Wait. I'm assuming that's not on my end. I double checked my OBS, but I'm pretty sure it's not on my end.
Oh, shit.
Interesting. Weird. Okay.
Go back, Jonah. Get to shelter.
So, also for anyone wanting to learn this game, intro skip is probably the hardest skip in the game, or second hardest, if you're not doing any percent. If you're doing any percent, it's the second hardest. If you're doing any glitch category, it's the hardest. Right. I'll lower it as soon as I get into the cutscene. So as soon as I get to that wall, I'll lower the audio of it on my end. Right, cutscene. I'll mess with that. Do that, and then I'm going here, and we'll lower it a little bit. We'll go to -5. There we go. Here, I'll actually do it a little bit lower. We'll go -6. Game audio is reduced a bit. Hopefully that's still better.
No turning back. It has to be here.
Is it my stream that's having an issue with the audio?
There was something in Dad's research about this.
It's weird. It doesn't say there's any problems.
The tomb was hidden in the cliffs above one of the forgotten cities. Legend speaks of an
It's
oasis
very
where the
strange.
prophet was laid to rest.
I'll mess with it in a minute. Interesting. We're gonna grab our first collectible here. So I'll mess with it when I get into a cutscene.
Something's here.
It's very strange. Here, let me double check something really quickly. No, that looks fine. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the problem is here. I'm messing with it. Let's see. Maybe that makes things better. I guess we'll see what happens here.
Okay.
I don't usually have these issues when I'm streaming, so. And my stream says it's very clean.
These are the
I'm watching it.
miracles of the Prophet of Constantinople, unjustly murdered by order of Trinity.
It's still there?
It's the Prophet speaking with a foreign army. He convinced them to lay down their weapons.
Is it my audio that's clipping, or is it the game audio?
Still a little rusty, but pointing to something hidden nearby. I'll mark down the location.
Oh, I know what the problem is. I'll fix that. I think I know what the issue is.
He led his followers through the desert to the oasis.
Here, I think I know what the issue is. Give me a second. I'll make one edit here. Let's do that. Does that make it better? Well, I know now it's not going to be doing that, but I'm worried you're going to hear my fan the whole time, which is a concern. If I turn that off, is that better? Oh, that looks like that's better. Here, we'll do that. There, is that one better? I'm not really sure what else I can do. Should I stream to a different thing? Would that help fix it? I can stream to a different thing, if that might help. So my OBS is not apparently having any audio issues here. I mean, I can on my end. I don't know if I should do it on the other end. I thought on the other end it was restarted. I think I'm not exactly sure what else to do here. Unless they have like a noise gate on it or something. So that could be a potential like a noise gate on it or something? That could be a potential. I'm not sure. I don't think there's anything else I can do on my end. And I've restarted my computer before doing this, so the OBS isn't the issue. I don't really know what else I can do here.
A secret entrance.
Whoops, go through the gap, please. That's very weird.
It's amazing. If only Dad could have seen this.
There's not really anything else I can do on my end. I mean, besides restarting my computer again, but I don't want to do that. Can you go up and not right, please? Thank you.
No, they're already here.
I mean, this could be an issue because the OBS crashed earlier. Like during the last run, that could be a thing that's causing this. I'm not sure.
The Order of Trinity pursued the Prophet and his people relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
Is it still going? A jump scare warning. It's a joke of a jump scare, but warning.
Come on.
I guess we'll see if this one is blessed. There's a chance for a scorpion to appear here, and that means the run is blessed. It'll be a flying scorpion. We didn't have one directly. Oh my gosh, it's still there? Yeah, I can't do anything else on my side.
There was a battle here. Armed soldiers.
I did what I could to kind of remove it as much as possible.
The Order of Trinity. The Prophet, slain by the Order of Trinity. Damn it. That was too close. They're blasting their way in.
I guess one thing I should also mention is that I am playing on PC, but with a controller.
Let's hope this works.
Some people call me heretics for doing so, but it's how I play the game. Good, that was almost too close. I need to check my keybinds. I didn't do that. I'll do that later. It's not relevant for 2 hours. Let's get ninja jump.
Stunning.
That's still fine.
You need it, Dad.
It's not ninja jump, but it's fine. Cool. You're supposed to do a water puzzle, but you can melee attack up slopes. It is easy. Fun video game design. The melee attack overrides the sliding animation, so you end up not sliding. I don't think I'm gonna have a good stereo. We'll see what happens. I guess you guys can let me know as soon as the stutter goes away. Whoops, I need to actually press the jump button. There we go. And a sharpshooter.
Damn, they're almost inside.
Whoa, that was really close to fatal. Let's go ahead and grab this. And then we're going to use an axe attack to skip another water puzzle. Yay! Water puzzles are obnoxious, in case you guys didn't realize. Alright, now for another hard trick. We'll see how this goes. This can... I think it costs me 25 seconds if I fail it. We'll see how long. We'll see how long it goes. Alrighty. Let's just not fail. You know, that's an underrated tactic that I think I would love to have happen here. It's just not failing. Getting meleeed. Means I can take another hit. Not that it matters. Alright, we're gonna hop over a wall. We're not out of bounds. Well, quote unquote out of bounds. I didn't get the backup. Alright. Oh, that's Syria. It did cost me 20 seconds. I got another melee. It's too bad I didn't get the backup. I thought I had it there. I didn't get the backup again. God. Wow, why am I failing this? Come on. I haven't failed Syria exit this much in a long time. Whoop. And we'll see. I think I die on this, though. No, I don't, actually. Wow. The one time I think I fail it is the time I actually don't fail it. Oh. This puts me about, I think, 30 seconds behind, It's a huge time loss. I think I'm down about 30 seconds right off the bat.
What's this?
So at this point in the story, this is a history event where this happened in the past. Well, all Syria happened 2 weeks prior to the events in the Siberian wilderness. So pretty much Lara had that flashback while she was buried in the snow after the avalanche. And what happened was an important book that she needed to be able to do her father's work got stolen.
Keep moving.
That guy successfully escapes with her book.
Come on. You can do this. Move.
Yeah, come on, Lara, move, please. More slow walk section, always fun.
And I'll camp.
I mean, this is how deep snow works, but come on, Lara. You can move a little faster than that.
Okay. Got to start a fire.
Siberian Wilderness, there's not too much to talk about. This area is pretty, generic. It's just a tutorial area.
Okay. This might work.
We'll see how it goes. But,
Not enough to last the night.
for the most part, this is a pretty,
Together
boring
more.
area. It's, this and the next section,
Dry
there's
enough
not
to
really
burn.
too much going on.
I hope. Fresh
So
gear.
here we're just collecting resources, they're teaching us about it. We gathered 4 pieces of wood. I believe we get 4 deer hide and an antler. Remember correctly? Yes, we do.
Back to camp.
And so gathering these resources will help us get kind of started on being okay. We're going to remove this slow walking section by just letting go forward. She's freezing. going
need a
to
stronger bow.
we have to upgrade the bow at the same time. We're going to go into
I wish
here.
this pain
We're
wasn't
going to
so
Survivor, and we're going to grab ourselves the
Like
Lightfoot
looking at-
upgrade. What this does is before we could only scramble roll, but now we can jump roll. This is the fastest form of movement. You're going to be seeing me doing this for the entirety, for the rest of the run, because this is how we move. I'm going to grab this document. I didn't mention the types of collectibles in this game. There's documents, which grant language proficiency. There are relics, some of which you can examine to gain language proficiency. Language is a nightmare. There are monoliths, or I guess I should say, first we had murals in Syria, which we read to gain language. Monoliths, which reveal the locations of coin caches. Coin caches, which you can pick up and give you coins. Survival caches, which give you random collectibles.
These ruins here. Mongolian.
Random resources, I should
Trinity.
say.
They're here.
And we also have strong boxes, which give you weapon parts, which you can use to put together to make a weapon.
Oh shit.
Um,
What was that?
there's crypt treasures, which are the similar thing, but for really strong weapons and upgrades. There are codexes, which teach you new techniques. What am I missing? I guess... I think that's all of them? I think that's all the collectible types. Monoliths are locked behind having a certain level of language. If your language level isn't high enough, you won't be able to read the monolith. There are other optional pickups. There are explorers maps or explorer satchels and survivalist maps, I think they're called. They show the locations of collectibles that you can grab along the way. I guess technically another type of collectible are challenges. And each one is kind of specific to each area. Some have multiple challenges, like in Syria we had to shoot down those incense burners. We're going to have a lot out here. I think there's 4 or 5 challenges out here in Siberian Wilderness.
Stem the bleeding.
Or no, Siberian Wilderness has 0. It's Soviet installation has. Archivist maps and explorer satchels. And those are all the items we need to collect to reach 100% completion. Ooh, I got 3. That's good.
More Mongol ruins. Looks like the path goes all the way through.
Oh man, I didn't
Got to get past that bear.
I didn't see what resource I collected from the first survival cache. Oh, I also don't have the donation thing open. I should probably actually do that so I can read the donations. I don't have that open.
Those mushrooms.
I'll open that when I reload
They're death
checkpoint
caps.
next time. Just
I
I'll
should
get to
be
it in a
able to
minute.
make a poison.
Here we need to create poison arrows. They cost 3 poison mushrooms and 3 cloth. That's 1. I sure hope I got salvage. I was not paying attention. That's a hide that's technically important.
Most of the writing is
So here we need level
in
1
place of
Mongolian to
military
read this.
victory,
So I'm
but it looks like they left something nearby.
gonna hop over this deer. It's 2 wood. I have to check and see how much salvage I have. Coin cache. This is a relic we can examine.
A crown.
Whoops, she didn't roll. Need to
Might
open up
be
the
able to
donation
make
page.
something with all this.
If I don't have it
Should
open.
head back to camp and try.
I can open it in a minute. When we get to the next cutscene, I can open it. I will get on top of that as soon as I can.
Make something with all this. Should head back to camp and try.
I can open it on my other computer so I have easy access to it. Whoops. So we're gonna get some mushrooms from this tree, and then we are going to make ourselves poison arrows. Avid learn. Let me open up the information page.
Need to rest. So cold. So tired.
Because like I said, I should have that open.
No, you listen to me. This discovery.
All teams report in. What's the situation?
I don't know what to do right now.
We found another camp up here. Fire was still...
Alright, there we go. Can't roll here. I'll be able to look a little bit more at it in a moment.
Command, we're fanning out to pick up the trail.
Roger that, but it looks like they've retreated. Primary objective is...
Thank you, Red Bands, for the donation. That's awesome. Thank you. Alright. So now we're going to go through this area. We need to... The challenge for this section is to loot 3 enemies. We did 1 already. We're gonna loot this guy second. I still am not paying attention to how much salvage I have. That is really important. I have to look before I climb up. How much do I have? I have 1. Oh god, I'm gonna have to loot you just to make sure I get enough. You didn't give me 1. You didn't give me 1. I need 1. I need 1, please. You didn't give me 1. I need to get a lucky roll here. That is really unfortunate. I need this to give me 2. It gave me 2. There's a chance.
Still there.
There is a chance. That's 3 salvage.
Too cramped to fight. Bought some time.
Try to do fast bear. I think that missed. It did miss. What? That hit me? I was out of the way. Get out of here. Make sure not to loot the bear. Very careful not to loot the bear. Yeah, here's the hope. I need to make sure I do not loot the bear. Alright. That bear's in a really unfortunate spot. And that was all because that 1 arrow missed. I had a good fast bear if I just didn't miss. Alright, so we have 3 salvage. None of those enemies dropped 1. That is so unfortunate. They typically are very likely to drop 1.
That's gonna be cold.
Instead I got a cloth, which I didn't need.
An arrowhead carved from bone.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and swim here. Also, one thing I don't know if you guys noticed that, for one, Lara's ponytail is going through her hood, and she's wearing 2 jackets. Because she has 2 hoods. Please give me 2, please give me 2, please give me 2. Little bit shady.
A paisa. A sort of passport.
Oh, come on.
Whoever held...
So I need 5 salvage by the time I get to the next location, and there's pretty much only 2 more chances for me to get it without losing time. That's not going to get for me. I have 2 chances to get it without losing too much time. This is really unfortunate if I end up not getting 1 salvage.
A Byzantine war guy.
Alright.
How the hell did it get down here?
So now we have access to, this is the first example of a place called the Challenge Tomb, which is pretty much just get to the end solving the puzzle. And unfortunately, this is one of the only ones in the game we don't have a shortcut for. There is technically a shortcut for this, but you can't do it till much later in the game when you get another upgrade.
Must be something up there.
And even then, you can't get all the way to the top. So, it's not amazing. Also, one thing I don't know if you noticed here is that document over there. I'm not going to grab that. You're thinking, oh wait, this is 100%, isn't it? Is he going to come back for it later? No, we're just going to leave it there. So it turns out this game is so well put together that about 14 collectibles, if my math is correct again, or maybe it's 11, I don't remember what the exact number is, they're not tracked for 100% completion. So there will be some areas that will not have 100% completion, but will still complete the run, which is kind of funny. Swing towards me. Okay, that was enough. Oh, that was actually really good. I should.
Got it.
Right.
Now to find out what's up there.
Hop over. That ice ship was actually really good. My ice ships are never that good. Which means the rest of the run's gonna be horrible. My voice is cracking.
Look at all this. Why were they carrying so much wealth with them?
Lara is one of the strongest female protagonists of video games.
This codex details the archery techniques of the foes of the Byzantine Empire.
Checkpoint, save some time here. So by the way, the reason I reload checkpoints is that we use the loader mover for PC runs, and so anytime that the game timer is not counting up, or the run timer doesn't count up, and during checkpoint reloads, the game timer isn't running, and reloading checkpoint a lot of times will save more time than doing an action take. As well as being able to reset aggro and other stuff like that. Just gonna go ahead and finish up in here really quickly. So we're coming up to the last 2 chances for me to get that one salvage. If I don't get it, we're going to be losing a good chunk of time. One of the only RNG sections of the game is getting these drops. You need 5 salvage by the time you get to here to be pretty optimal. So we're going to go ahead and grab this.
There are people who...
Alright, we need 1 salvage. Give me the salvage. Last chance. We got it, boys. We got it. Alright. We get faster speed on opening objects. That's what I wanted. Thank God. The other chance to get salvage is this one here. These are the only 2 chances to get it in this section. And it also gave me salvage. Okay, thanks, game. Why could you have given that to me earlier, so I didn't have to lose time? Oops. I am pushing buttons in the correct order, promise. Well, I apologize for my voice cracking. It is really early, and I'm tired, so... It's also really hot in my room right now, so that's probably another reason that my voice sounds a little off. I'd usually be in bed by now. Would have gone to bed about 30 minutes ago. Hop up here. So this is a crypt. At the end of this crypt is a crypt treasure. For these sarcophagi. As soon as I open it, I get a part of a, Oh, the sound is cracking. I don't know how to fix that. Does it mess with the settings? Maybe I'm peaking. I'll lower my volume in a minute when I get to another cutscene. Might be my voice volume is too loud. We'll see what happens. Having audio issues. Super fun.
Nothing I can do for him now.
All units just got word.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Never seen any.
No one's here. And he gave me salvage. So I rebooted my whole computer before starting this. I haven't restarted OBS in the middle of the run, no. Here, I'll lower myself a little bit here.
Until we get someone out here to shut that off, I want this.
I'll check it out.
Come on.
I'll go look. Roger that.
What's that?
That could have been really bad. That could have been real bad.
An old Soviet plaque. Lenin lived.
I know.
Lenin lives. Lenin will live forever.
I am already running both of the games as an admin, so that definitely isn't the problem here. Lara's just gonna clip through a wall really quickly, if that's cool with you guys. It's my headcanon that Lara's just in a fever dream in the middle of that avalanche. None of this is real, because nothing in this game is tangible. Wow, first try? That's actually really good. Yeah, no, the arrows, all of the projectiles in this game travel in straight lines. And, the arrows aren't hit scan, because if they were, I would have actually landed that shot. They do take some time to travel. Okay, and then we're gonna go right through this glass. By doing that, we can avoid aggroing these two guys right off the bat. Really easy kill. Alright.
How's it looking? I'm not sure. Not sure we'll be able to find spare parts out here.
So we need to break this so that we can come back later. Otherwise, we would just do this and then have no fear. But because we have to break that, we do aggro all the enemies. Unfortunate. As soon as her butt leaves, we get a checkpoint. Yeah. I don't know what the issue is. I made a bunch of changes on my end, and I don't know what's causing it. Yeah, I am currently the world record holder for this category. Nobody else runs this category, so I'm kind of, the only person who's insane enough to do this. Just gonna flip through that fence really quick. Good. She grabbed it this time.
Taking casualties.
I don't usually have these audio issues. I didn't change anything audio-wise from my normal stream layout to the stream layout for this event. The only thing I changed was I added a
Listen close.
I added one image. Nothing else was
There are
changed.
repeaters that keep them connected. We need to shut them down.
So I don't really know what's causing this.
And I'll let the others know they can trust you. We need all the allies we can get.
Alright, it's the first time we're actually using this in a run. Out attempting the other thing first, so here we go, everybody. Wish me luck. I need to not screw this up. We need to get out of bounds. Just out of bounds. Don't ghost walk me, Lara. Just finish the clip, please. Do I have to turn the camera around? I clipped him back in bounds. Yikes! I remember this is just supposed to work. Oh, and I fell off the tree again. Maybe we should go back to the old way. This isn't working. Come on, just clip, please. Oh, wait, am I in? You know what? We're just gonna do the old way. If this works, then it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. I'm going. Oh my god, this is so bad. Come on, just work, please. It usually works. I don't think I have to reload checkpoint. I have to turn around? I guess I do have to turn around. Alright, well. There we go. We're out of bounds. That was really slow. Oh well. I'm pretty inexperienced with that. That's not my tactic. I've actually implemented it for someone else. It's a little more consistent than my old one, but I literally botched it. So that's great. That cost me like a minute to that. It took me a while. Hello, Lara. Come on, all the way through. I switched to the pistol. Can you clip, please? Oh my god, Lara! Thank you. Jeez, that clip doesn't usually take that long. Well, this gulag is a very terrible split. Oh boy, this is a great way to start the run, like 2+ minutes behind. Fantastic. Loving it, loving it, loving it. I mean, I do have like 20 minutes of time to save I have in the run anyway. So, it's not a big deal. Oh, I was too slow.
What do you know about them?
A sect.
I mean, yelling at them always makes it work, right?
They believe themselves to be doing the work of God. And what do you plan to do with that? They'll have heard that.
All the more reason to get out of here.
Which glitch? That out of bounds that I just did? That out of bounds skips climbing the mountain, which, is... what, 2 minutes to get, I think, from the base to the top? Something like that?
Careful.
It's quite a bit of time.
It worked. Can you get out?
Most of the glitches in this game, they save a good amount of time because we sequence break.
Wait.
There are only a
me
couple
out.
that don't save a ridiculous amount of time.
The guards will be coming through on round.
One of them was like the one where I clipped through
Do
the
you know the
gate.
way out?
That saves the time it takes for the gate to explode.
I've had some time to study this place.
And a lot of the other ones also help us accomplish other tasks that we need to take care of.
How
Like
long were you in that cell?
when I clipped through the
Long
wall
enough to learn that
in Soviet
Constantine
installation
won't
where
stop
there
until
were
he's
all the
found
guys that I
what he's
shot
looking for.
with the bow.
The divine source.
That let me
Is it
access an
here?
area that I never wanted to go to that has one collectible in it. For me to
Trust
grab.
must go both ways, Lara.
Hello. You walk faster, Jacob. Thank you. This is the true antagonist of the series, or of this game.
What is this?
Jacob is terrible. I
A
hate
history
Jacob.
lesson.
We all hate Jacob. Jacob
His people
needs to
no
suffer.
scars.
It was a work camp.
Pretty much the game has walls that are just kind of built in, and when Jacob passes them, they get deleted.
Our best chance of escape.
I don't really need any more salvage right now. I need 12 later,
And
but
what
we can do
then?
that for a while.
My village is in the valley on the other side of the mountain. Wouldn't be safe.
Alright,
Reports of trouble at the communication.
cool. It's pistol ammo. I love the gun.
Fucking freezing in this place. That's it. Over there.
Yep, it's me. Hello. So here we gotta destroy the laptops. We're taken care of. Cool, we got the experience. We can reload checkpoint, and then all of that aggro goes away. They don't even know I was here in the first place.
All right. Hold on. Almost got it. That's it. You're good to go.
Alright, now we're gonna flip through these double doors. This saves a good amount of time because what we're supposed to do is open a gate that lets us go into this section, which was where I got those 2 computers and shot the guy in the head next to the laptop. And doing that opens up that gate there, which then goes into a slow walking sequence. If we were not doing 100%, we would skip a lot of required content, but we need these collectibles. And coming back here later is not ever. I don't know how you get back and get that other document back there. Like, I don't know how you ever get that if you pass it up. Maybe you can come back through this whole section and open up that door. Who knows? Alright, we're not doing this trick because I'm bad at it. Alright. Hopefully this gulag ends up going decently well. We're gonna raise that just a little bit higher. Grab this. I don't really need this. I've been getting a lot of salvage, but it's like a second. It's not a big deal. It's 2 seconds.
Oh shit!
So here we get the assault rifle.
Come on.
You're gonna die!
We have to kill all 3 of these enemies. Yep. Right. We're just gonna ignore all of these enemies. Literally, no reason to deal with them. There's no point. Goodbye. Got that very easy headshot of it. Kill him. I would have liked to kill him, but that's fine. Oh. It's fine. That is fine. We come back later. Need to remember to destroy that laptop. Maybe short 200 experience for a while, but I don't think it matters.
Jacob? Is that you, Jacob?
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate.
Be careful. They're everywhere. You'll run into
I don't usually miss that. That's unfortunate. There's a combat encounter on the other side of this gate. When you go through the gate, you trigger a combat encounter, and guess what? Combat encounters are slow. Lara, if you could do me a favor, please. Hello. Thank you. Destroy that laptop. I'm going to destroy that laptop. It's cache because we're not in combat. There is a combat encounter in here, and we're skipping it. The only thing we have to do is click through these doors on the tail end. Which I'm apparently failing to do. Come on, there we go, thank you. Yeah, the challenges are required for 100%.
What happened here?
It's also worth experience. And experience is kind of important.
Jacob? I think I'm close to the train yard. Are you there?
Yeah, 100%. Taking care of absolutely almost everything, because there's a bunch of collectibles that aren't tracked, which is pretty good. Good game design. Couldn't just make sure all collectibles had to be grabbed, just most of them. Cool, I got the little shortcut. Not that it's gonna matter, because I'm gonna lose another 2 minutes here. Alright, now everyone sit tight, there's a 2-minute auto-scroller. Starting now. We can, but she's gonna get an update on her outfit soon. If you thought she looked cold, by the way, she's now in the freezing waters in just a t-shirt. But don't worry, she'll warm up in a little bit. We don't wear any outfits, so we just kind of let her wear her default. Come on, Laura, you can make it. Yeah, this is a 2-minute auto-scroller. Really kind of unfortunate. So yeah, she's freezing to death, but don't worry. The enemies, you know, they're looking after her. We gotta make sure she doesn't freeze to death. She is the protagonist after all, so you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna warm her up with some explosions. Just think of all that energy and heat that she's getting as soon as these things explode. She's gonna get so warm, and of course she has to do some cardio. She's looking a little out of shape, you know, gotta make sure she keeps that model figure here. So, gotta make sure that she's working up quite a sweat after getting out of those literal freezing waters. Almost done. Just gonna this up. There we go. escaped, but then she's falling to her death. Well, that was a good game. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think we're done for now. Just kidding. She gets saved by Jacob. And if you thought she was cold, okay, she now has a jacket.
Jacob.
Also, be used to the screen flashing black. That's going to start happening from now on. Because of something we did here. We still don't know what causes it specifically. But something about what we do in this area causes the screen to just start flashing like that from now on.
He told us to wait for you, but these bastards found us first.
Now we gotta start doing quests as well. I haven't done the missions.
Are you alright?
I'll live, but I need a safe place to rest in case the invaders
Yeah, I have
return.
enough.
There's a cave across the bridge over there.
A wolf den. They won't look there.
They won't look there, but I can't clear it out on my own. Not like this.
Yeah, no, Lara's kind of broken.
We'll have a safe place to
Oh,
regroup.
I forgot to split again.
I might even have something for that
Whoops.
pistol of yours. Can you help us?
Yes, I can definitely help
Yes,
you. I didn't mean to
of
scramble it.
Stay out of sight. I'll be back.
Alright, so now we can break down these repeaters for mission 1 that we received a while ago. I need to make sure not to walk too far to the right here, because I don't want to trigger a wolf encounter.
Jacob's people were forced to work here.
I want to stay out of combat, because we're going to be getting some collectibles around the area really quickly. Okay, grab that one. I'm pretty sure that tutored experience doesn't matter, but we're not going to go back for that for like 3 hours. It'll be a while. We're going to shortcut up this hill. We're just going to keep going. No, this is on the lowest graphics setting. We want to maximize our FPS for as much of the game as possible, so we put the game on the lowest possible settings. So this game looks really bad compared to how it should look. But again, we're trying to maximize the FPS. If I was playing glitchless, I would definitely have it maxed, but we're not playing glitchless. Well, thank you. Do I have enough? I don't actually know if I have enough
I
salvage
hope you
for this. We'll
received the
find
last
out.
tape in good time. I am becoming increasingly fond of recording these
Please have
messages.
12 salvage.
Anna says that I need time away
I
from my
don't.
books and papers every so often, if only to remember why I'm doing all this. I know you hate me going
Okay,
away, but it will
we
be
need more
worth it.
salvage. We're gonna grab both of these, and then we're gonna go back in. I technically don't need this at +1, but it's nice, so we're gonna go check. Nope. Nope! One more, thank you. There we go. Now we have +1 damage on our Golden Fang. Golden Fang, by the way, is probably the most broken weapon in this run. So all the DLCs are banned except for Remnant Resistance. That gives us access to the Moonshadow pistol, which is a pistol and not a revolver. And we also have access to the Golden Fang rifle, which is... Wow, I am like literally just out of it today. It is a bolt action that has very high damage, and a lot of times it'll be able to just one-shot enemies. With the +1, if you shoot any enemy anywhere, they will instantly die, assuming they don't have a bunch of armor on them. Pretty much, I believe every single enemy until late game dies to the +1 bullet to, like, the chest or something like that. Like, it's really strong. No. So we're just going for world map completion.
Yes, right.
100% world map. That's all we care
Seems
about.
to be pointing to something nearby.
Grinding resources for all of the weapon upgrades would just be a pain and a huge waste of time on everybody's part. So we're just going for world map
Soviet
completion. That's all.
propaganda.
So now, instead of having to open a door and walk slowly, we are going to climb the mountain, then hop inside of the building.
Look, I'm on your side here.
Alright, and because we've been collecting coin caches, we can buy the rope ascender, which helps us climb faster on ropes.
These people.
I think that's pretty straightforward.
I've been stuck. It's not.
I think I should be more...
If you can pay for it,
hello.
you won't notice the goodness
Oh my god, I'm not gonna make it. Can you stop?
see me with you.
Climb the freaking ladder, Lara!
I'll need some
Wasting so much time here. I'm gonna climb the freaking ladder. I'm supposed to already be at the next
I'll
spot.
see what I can dig up.
I'm actually losing time here, so now I have to make these. I'll just not go up the goddamn ladder. Alright. There we go. Whoop. Made it. Cool. We're gonna grab that. Flip it around. Yeah, I currently have an RTX 2070 running this right now. But like I said, because we have to maximize on FPS, because we have to be at 100 for as much of the game as possible, to make a lot of the tricks consistent. There are some tricks that you have to be at least 80 FPS, or 70 to 80, for them to be viable. If you're lower than that, they just won't work, so we have 100 as the baseline. Because there are also a fair share that get easier the higher you, the more FPS you have. So we're trying to find a balancing point. But yeah, on higher graphic settings, this game looks really good. But because we're speedrunning, you gotta keep it on the lowest possible. And still be functional. Alright, and now we have an encounter here. Let's see if we get good RNG. I think I want to go here. Attack the enemy. You're not close enough to all be hit by that. I'm gonna have to... Wow, 3 of you survived? This is a really bad wolf encounter. That was really bad. That poison arrow is supposed to kill 4 of them. I shoot the last one, but that was actually awful. Whoops. Held left too far. Now we played out the wolf den.
Did you clear out
The cave is clear. If you head there now, you'll be safe.
There we go.
Thank you.
Let's see if I get this one.
Have you done it?
The repeaters are offline. It's done.
So it is. You don't have much.
I don't
If you're
even
fighting
make it.
with us, use this.
I did make it. Let's go. So you can open the strong boxes during the cutscene where you're, or during a forced stop movement. And so we want to try to get there as quickly as possible. The FPS is dependent on the trick, and it just makes it more consistent the higher it goes. The main thing is, like, clipping gets really consistent once you're over 150 FPS.
Last night, 2 of my
Before
braves
that,
were
it's
dead,
kind of
and I
slow.
have reason to believe they are still alive.
Or it's
There was a
less
third of them
consistent.
who escaped.
We're going to be doing some of it later,
Tells me
but
they were taken beneath the
also,
trees.
Lara's annoying, so I'm going to burn her alive because she was freezing earlier.
Humanity escaped. I have a dozen other warriors in the valley, and I have to stay here to coordinate their shots. But you, I see what you can do. And I just ask you to help.
She's not even close to dying, so...
Yes.
The fire does so little damage. I think you need like 30 or 40 procs to kill her. Whoops. I got stuck on a tree. I was burning Lara alive because I'm just sitting there waiting for the guy to finish talking and there's nothing else to do. And so I stand her on the campfire because that's how I feel about her. She's the second antagonist of these games that's not the main
Soviet
antagonist.
soldiers.
Like, Constantine is the main antagonist, but Jacob and Lara are the other 2 unsung antagonists of the speedrun.
More propaganda. Work hard to fight cold and hunger.
Lara, are you okay?
Yes, I'm at the base of the old
Oh,
Soviet
can you
mill.
get up there, please?
I'm
God,
making my way to
she
the
is
mine
just
entrance
not
at the top of the
cooperating today.
facility. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
I don't think I actually lost any time there, but God, that was obnoxious. I didn't lose any time. Or if I did, it was like very, very slight. It was like a couple frames. That far enough forward? I'm sorry. Yes, it was good.
Cages. Like they were animals.
All right, now I need good lucks. We're gonna get to well, not now, but well, shortly. We're getting to 2 tricks that are like really, really obnoxious to attempt. We're gonna get to 2 really annoying tricks here.
They shifted all operations to retrieval. It looks like
Goodbye. I'm gonna loot you, you, and you. Use this to open that. Grab another bottle here. Can you, not fall, please?
So
Alright. We use this over there. Should still break it. It did. Okay, my numbers are still accurate. Oh, we can clip through this gate, but I want an extra item here for future, so we're gonna grab this instead while that opens. I know it's not very fast, but this helps with my number scheme. I need to make sure it stays in check,
light still works.
considering how
Looks like a pitch blend.
horrendous this has been
Must
going
have
so
been a
far.
uranium mine.
She still pulled it out. Alright. So we're entering another challenge tomb. This one is the red mine. We're gonna... What you're supposed to do in here is use a minecart to block a flow of water so you can burn down a cloth barrier. But, surprise, surprise, it's slow and it sucks because it doesn't always work. So we're actually going to cheese this section really hard. It's kind of slow, but that's okay. She goes reloaded. Alright. Visual bug for some reason with her hands, don't know why.
Hell of an entrance. More artifacts. They must have broken through into an old passage. Got to see
I
it
wish
for
you'd stop
myself.
talking because you can't interact with, you cannot grab any caches while she's talking because they create effectively a little separate cutscene. And, so it's really obnoxious. Right. Okay, a little bit of frame lag there. Happens every time. I think that's
There
low
we
enough.
are.
It is.
This flask belonged to a soldier in...
Alright, so we're gonna burn down that cloth barrier. We're gonna hop in here. That's our goal.
Whatever they found. It's got
Is
to
that
be in
codex
there.
back there.
Someone was hiding mining tools
And makeshift
and
weapons.
makeshift weapons.
Okay, so we're gonna just keep going. So yeah, our goal is to stop that water flow with a minecart and then get into there by burning down the cloth barrier. But surprise, surprise, again, it's super inconsistent. And it is the bane of the glitchless 100% run to do this challenge tomb because it just does not like to work sometimes. And every time it fails, it loses you like 40 seconds.
Another mural.
So instead, because that's a pain, we're going to just clip through a wall.
There it is.
And wish me luck.
So,
This clip could take anywhere from 30 seconds
find a way
to
inside.
5 minutes. I need to actually use the proper weapon, which is the golden thing. Oh my god, it took 5 seconds. That is actually insane.
Looks like they dragged it out
I have not been that lucky in a long time. That is insane.
So much damage between the amateur excavation.
You can get stuck behind that pipe. I was lucky enough not to get stuck behind it, so I was able to get around it. Let's go, boys. So, there's another clip. There's another trick like this that's also going to be really hard that I need
It's an ancient
help
codex.
with.
A philosophical argument on the virtue of awareness.
So I have 2 options, right? I can either do... should probably do the safer one. Given how this run is going so far. I don't want to get any further behind, so we do the safer one. Rain yard. No, that was not dropping frames. The game actually just does that in that section. The FPS dropping there is normal. It just does. I don't know why it's just the way the game is. Actually, how far behind am I at this point?
More Soviet propaganda. Night won't prevent us from working.
I don't know how much time I saved, but that was a really, really fast out of bounds, so I think it saves some time. Alright, we're gonna just go through this door frame because it doesn't exist, because Lara is in a fever dream. There we go. Is it actually dropping frames? Like, I'm looking on my end and it doesn't look like any frames are being dropped. Could also just be me, I guess, but...
Hey, over here.
It's okay. I'm gonna get you out of here.
You... Hello? Hello? She would not lock onto this guy. The sound is skipping again? Oh, well. That's unfortunate. I think I'm back to 2 minutes behind. Alright, the sound is doing the sound thing again. I don't know what to do about it. I don't really have a solution. Like, Zell might be able to update or restart his OBS. Maybe that would help. I don't know. I'm not sure. Alright, we have vision again. Oh god, this is so bad. What a waste of time. I jumped too early. Oh. I didn't know if it stopped because people stopped commenting on it. I said it again because I thought it was done. Oh. That sucks. I'm still sorry about that, guys. I really don't know what to do on my end to fix that.
Another Soviet plaque.
Hello? No. Off? Thank you. Down. Thank you. Alright, that's good then. I wish I knew what was causing it, but I just have legit no clue. Alright, wish me luck, guys. This skip is really hard. I'm gonna need it here. Well, first thing I need to do is actually jump. That's step 1. here we go. Wish me luck, chat. I'm off. I already know I'm gonna fall. Yep. Ooh, 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 we didn't fall off. There we go. I think that's good. That is good. Jump. And we got it, boys. There it is. That skip saves about a minute. Only possible with the rope ascender. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was actually really good. Oof. So, pretty much we used the roll animation to get up a slope that we're not supposed to be able to. And that whole section, pretty much you're not supposed to be able to get up there. You're only supposed to be able to come down from up there. But, yeah, we have a way to get back up there, so if we have a way to get up there, we can abuse that. That. This. Yeah, no, this game's kind of broken. This is what I'm saying, is this whole thing is just a fever dream. None of this is real. And I mean, that's technically not a glitch, it's a skip. Because I'm technically not doing anything... Well, I mean, it is a glitch, because we're using, we're using the, oh god, I almost failed that. The effect of ignoring slopes. So that is technically a glitch. But yeah, no, this game is, like, so broken, it's not even funny. I love this game for that reason. It's one of the things that makes this game so fun to run, is just how broken it is.
Shit.
Yeah, we're gonna play this safe. I'm not gonna be crazy on this out of bounds here, because this can be really bad if I'm not careful.
The Soviets stored the most valuable artifact from the site in this safe. Let's crack it open. Who's got the torch? On it. Okay, the rest of you.
Alright, goodbye, boys. Nice knowing ya. Thank you for the rewards. And to play this really safe, we are going to wait for the fire advantage, because that fire does a lot of damage. As I don't wait for the fire advantage.
Open fire!
What? You never walk up here. Get out of here.
We got a man down!
What the hell was that? That was super awkward. That was super awkward. That never happens like that. Alright, well, give it one more shot. Wait for the fire to vanish. At least mostly.
There she is!
Okay, I'm gonna shoot this instead, and then that. I have to kill all of these guys. We're gonna hop up here.
This whole place is going up!
Oh, thank you. This stops one dude from spawning here.
Finish her! We gotta get out of here before we all burn!
Alright, there we go. That is technically the safe way to do this. This skip can be done another way by skipping the combat, but
More
it's not
propaganda.
safe. You can get stuck at the end. This is pretty much guaranteed. Alrighty, we're not supposed to be here for like 5 areas, so those broadhead climbing guards are going to let us break parts of the game. And we're going to sit here. We have a bunch of skills. We're going to put them in. Also, field medic. And we're going to stand up. We're going to reload the checkpoint, and I am 240 behind, so I didn't lose much time. Alrighty. Here we go. So we're going to... Now we have to do probably one of the other really hard tricks in this game is Abandoned Mines entrance. This is a really annoying trick. Getting here is the easy part. It's actually making what we need to do happen that's really obnoxious. But we'll see what happens here. We're gonna stand there. Spot. Need to get the abandoned mines trigger. That clips me in bounds. Restart. We need to stay out of bounds there. We can't clip in bounds because we're supposed to be walking behind Jacob in that section. So there are a ton of invisible walls. So if we clip in bounds, we actually soft block. So we have to stay out of bounds. And we have to make sure that these abandoned mines area actually loads in properly. I think I was too far to the left. I need to be, or yeah, I need to be further right. I also need to be careful because it's very easy to accidentally fall out of the wall. This is better. There it is. And I need to make sure not to trigger some installation again. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we have to walk along this because there's invisible walls in there and a whole lot of nothing off to my right, as you can see there. So we're going to just keep going. Once we get to this open spot, there's no more walls, so we can come back in bounds. There we go! Also, these guys will die if they touch anything, so Lara can roll into them and they'll instantly die. Yeah, no, these skips, some of them are actually really insane. I don't know how people discover these things. They're ridiculous. Some of these skips are just insane. Yeah, so, the broadhead climbing arrows are really, really useful. And like I said, we're going to use them to break a bunch of areas.
This is bad.
I totally just screwed that up. It's going to cost me some more time.
Jacob, are you there? Can you
Totally didn't do what I was supposed to, which is, first thing I'm supposed to do
This is bad.
is shoot a bullet or shoot a gun shot over there so I can kill that guy through his armor and then shoot you and you. There we go. That's what you're supposed to do. Forgot that first shot. I push that along, make sure we grab this. I think that's far enough for me to make that. I think so. We'll see. It is. Cool.
This should come in handy.
Alright, we're gonna grab these, and we're gonna hop this. So, what you're supposed to do is lower the elevator, but guess what? That's slow. So, instead, we're going to skip the elevator entirely. You're supposed to lower it, climb on the other wall. Instead, we're just gonna jump on that railing and skip it. That's actually a more recent discovery as well.
Could this be part of the lost city?
I didn't make those, did I? I didn't.
This mural shows the prophet preaching in
Alright. Another hard skip back to back. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna roll through this fake wall. I am not supposed to aim there. We're gonna get our hitbox underneath this, and then, there we go. I think we got it. No, we didn't get it yet. We didn't get it yet. Come on. I think I actually screwed it up. Come on. So close to having this. There it is, I got it. So what we want to do there is we actually want... The camera separates from Lara. We push our model underground, and then we get to a point where the camera will clip back underground to meet her. And we use that to skip a very, very long section with multiple combat encounters, so that we can get down here as quickly as possible.
Now this makes sense. If I follow these directions...
This game is so broken, I love it. This game is great. One of the reasons I love doing 100% is because there's so much stuff you don't get to see when you do 20%. Like, all of this, we'd be done with this area by now. Instead, what we'd do is we'd do one upclip and then leave the area. Like, you would be seeing none of this if we were doing any percent. So you get to see all these really cool glitches and out of bounds by doing 100%. Grab these. Yeah. So there's a bunch of stuff that opens in post-game, on top of the fact that you actually cannot finish. You cannot get 100% without watching the post-credits cutscene. We have to load back into the game anyway. So we're going to get to the ending, watch, or beat the final boss, do all of that shenanigans, load back in, and finish. So we're going to review. Thanks, boys. Cool. Yeah, we're going to come back into the game in order to actually finish off. Only because a bunch of items don't open up until post-game. One of the things is that entering the post-game unlocks all the campfires, and we skip a couple of them along the way to make sure that we can, or to get to the places we need to be as soon as possible. Yeah, but actually you don't get you get 1% completion for watching the post-credits cutscene from loading back into the game. I say post-credits, it's not post-credits. It's loading back into the game again. So if you unlock a cutscene, you get 1% completion for watching. That's 14 and 15. Cool. We're done. All of this stuff is muscle memory. Then we have one more trick that's kind of a nuisance before we have a bit of a reprieve. Actually annoying tricks. It's not a long reprieve, but it's a reprieve. The post-game stuff is mainly just that one section becomes a little bit easier. It's actually easier to do cleanup post-game anyway for a couple areas. We do 3 areas in post-game. I think that's far enough.
Right. That
Yes.
should work.
For a second I wasn't sure I counted my steps correctly. I almost thought I miscounted. Alrighty. Go ahead and spin this. Reel this in. On PC, you just press a button. This.
That did it.
Alright. I almost failed that 1 second time save. That would have been so cringe if I did. Alright. Also, the door spawns. Because we didn't take down the other door, the door respawns as soon as we enter that. But it's just a texture, and then afterwards when the cutscene loads, the door's not there anymore. Which is funny. And you can also grab every single collectible that you missed in the post-game.
It's a wonder this place is still standing.
Everything opens up. You actually get additional campfires back in Syria. So if you missed anything in Syria, you can go back and grab those. Alright, whoa. I almost got out of bounds. There we go. Alright, now let's hope I can actually just finish this properly without getting major nuisance here. And it's... Uh-oh, uh-oh. We go here. Yes, and then we land. Okay, that was close. I actually almost fell into the void. That was really close. Whoops. We're gonna hop over that. We're going to fall in bounds. Lovely, lovely. Lara. Get up, please. Thank you. So we have to do this to be able to access the late game area. We wouldn't have access to this section until much, much later in the game. So we're doing this to gain early access. And the golden thing is +1, so reload checkpoint, please. And I saved a minute by doing that. Awesome. Oh, crap. Get out, please. Thank you. Alright, so we're at a section of the game we should not have access to, which is the Ridgeline Campfire. And this makes a lot of things that we want to do in terms of getting collectibles very, very easy by having access to this. So, I'm going to shoot the targets. So here we have a couple of challenges. One of them is shooting those targets. Go over here, and then land here. Oh my god, I almost failed that jump. That would have been so bad. So we get a little bit of a reprieve before we have to do another annoying trick. We got some time, instead of like 3 of them back to back. This game is broken. Like I said, which is one of the reasons I love it so much. But I mean, I feel like when you learn speedrun games, you realize that no game is built well. There's all these corners that get cut that kind of make things like these out of bounds just totally viable.
Rivka, the architect.
Okay, here. Oh yeah, if you want to see probably one of my favorite glitches in the game that makes absolutely no sense, it's the next one we're doing. Just wait for the next glitch if you really think some of the stuff is crazy. The next one is, in my opinion, the one that makes the least sense and is the coolest looking out of all of the glitches in the game. I mean, that's also me being a little, like, biased on it, because I do think it's my favorite glitch in the game. And this is the only time it's ever used, in this one location, because you can't use it anywhere else. Whereas there's other stuff, like when we get to airwalking, I'm sure a lot of people are going to find that one really cool, because it looks super flashy. But I guess we'll see when we get there. It is the next major glitch we do, though.
Followers of the Prophet fled to the east. The journey was difficult.
Turn around, please. Thank you. I actually almost forgot what order I'm supposed to do this in.
Yeah.
You... Lara. I am pressing buttons. Please respond to my button press. Please. I remember the right spot was there. So we get to the broadhead climbing arrows. We can get up here, which we're not supposed to have access to. You get the broadhead climbing arrows after you get to the place where the Ridgeline Campfire is supposed to be. Like, once you get to the Ridgeline Campfire, do something there, and then you gain access to the section that has those. So you take 3 shots. Cool. And now here we come. This is the coolest trick in the game, in my opinion. It's very, very finicky, and I'm hoping it just works. First thing we have to do is we have to get out of bounds. We have to get behind a wall. Alright, we are now officially behind a wall. I'm going to saddle up here. Aim to the upper left. I think I botched it. I did botch it. Alright, start over. Luckily this doesn't take much time to redo, but... So, I'm pushing into the wall on the right side of this passageway. And I screwed it. Try that again. One, two, up there. God dang it. This is actually really not functioning. God, she walked off. Lara, can you actually cooperate with me, please? There we go. Got it. So we were pressing into the right wall, and we clipped through the upper left. Don't ask me how that works. works, it just does. Because I have no actual answer. It's really weird. That is how it works. And now we're back in bounds. That skips us requiring to get another item. We need to get the rebreather to be able to swim through that section. And instead, we skipped that section, so we don't need a rebreather. Oh, that didn't glitch out. Usually there's 2 streams that go through there. This is just obnoxious. If you walk into the streams, you get pushed into the abyss down there and you instantly die. But welcome to the Baths of Katash. We're gonna hop over that trap so we don't get stabbed in the head. And I'm gonna show this for just a second, but everything in here is kind of broken. I don't know if you can tell by how laggy that just got. That did drop, not drop some frames, but it lowered the FPS. We're gonna go through here, and I'm gonna hope the boat is easy to see.
It's a bathhouse.
Where's the boat? Oh, I don't know if you just, yeah, okay, you can kind of see it. But I am gonna reload checkpoint because I don't want to lose too much time just staring at this. Well, thank you. Oh, that was really close. That actually clipped her up faster than I expected. Alright, so now we're gonna hop along the roof here
Must be a way to get in there.
into the final room. Hey, look, you wanted a way in there? Hey, look, Lara, we're in here. Yeah, those purple squares, those are walls to block sunlight. Because typically sunlight is just allowed to enter these sections. Wherever that's not there, the sun will hit. But those purple squares are actually just walls to prevent the sunlight from getting in. Oh good, I got the camera. Cool, I got the camera disconnect. The camera's currently disconnected from Lara in a really weird way. Now it's fixed. But by jumping there, the camera's stuck in a weird position. It didn't let it reset. Alright. Now again, we get a bit of a... we get quite a long reprieve now before we have another really annoying trick to do. And it's one that I don't really know how well it's gonna go. It's a rough trick, to say the least. But we'll see what happens. Nice, water just splashed into my face. That should be good enough. Good, that was good enough. Okay, let me make sure to aim for the right spot. Yeah, no, this game is really broken. Again, this is what I love about it, is that it's so broken. Let's hope I have good RNG this time. First, I need to actually cut this. Thank you. I need to get here as quickly as we can, because I need these chickens. Come here, come here, come here, thank you. Alright, we gotta be quick on this. Hopefully this still works properly. Let's hope. So the chickens, they always, they don't always, but if you're far enough away, the chickens will spawn from the same bush every single time. And, throwing a chicken into this pen counts as spawn, a chicken being removed from the world, so it spawns a new chicken. So then we're gonna throw that one in there. Also, how you know that's the chicken pen, there's no identification of it, so how you figure that out, I don't know. Literally just trial and error. Yeah, this is the chicken pen. This is probably the easiest way to manip it, and that's the fifth one, so perfect. Come here. Thank you. And it's really hard to jump roll with chickens, but you can do it. I'm just not points. There we go. That's foul play.
Now I see. It speaks of something hidden.
Yeah, it took a long time to figure out where they spawned from, but one person denoted like 4 hours, or dedicated 4 hours to just trying to figure out how the chicken spawning works, because that was the worst thing before they discovered that.
You there. We could use some help if that's what you're here for.
I'm here to help. What can I do?
We're trying to fortify as many of these towers as we
For
can.
now,
Most of them were badly damaged in last year's floods.
that counts.
We've got the repairs in hand, but I need some extra supplies from around the valley. If we can get these towers repaired, it'll give us an advantage over the invaders, and it'll help us reach the upper levels of the
There we
Roman
go.
towers. Will you help?
I'll see what I can round up. Here you are.
There we go. We already have the items. We
Everything you
need
asked
4
for.
hide and 4 wood.
Some of the supplies in there.
He wants specifically deer hide. Any hide in your inventory is counted as deer hide that you have when you talk to him, because you get 4 from the deer at the start.
Thank you.
If you're forced to collect hide, you actually have to loot deers. And you can't grab any hide. So, fun fact that you should know if you're playing this casually. If you just have 4 hide when you talk to him, you don't have to collect any deer hide.
I need more wood for the fire.
They needed most of the lumber to repair the guard towers. We'll have to
I can...
do with what we have.
Well, if they need arrowheads for the battle, then I need more...
Okay, this could be painful if I'm not careful. Okay, we're good. There we go.
We can make
Up, down. Not fatal because we roll. That's really weird, but okay. Thank you. Can you grab that, please?
I need more wood for the fire.
They needed most of the lumber to repair the guard. Hello. We'll have to make do with what we have.
That was not the intended goal there, but that works, I guess. It was a little awkward. We'll see what happens.
Lara, I'm sorry if Sophia was less than welcoming.
I understand. I'm just glad you were there to vouch
Who
for me.
cares?
My people have spent decades fighting outsiders. It's not an easy habit to break. See if you can lend a hand with the preparations. A little hard work would go a long way towards building trust.
And we have to cut down
I'll
the
see what I can
rabbits
do.
for another task here. Also, there's a survival cache there. If you roll this way twice, there's another survival cache here. Why the two are so close together, I don't know. I guess they ran out of space
We'll be here soon.
with them. Also, this is another really visually interesting trick. I'm now out of bounds, by the way, just by going around that tree. We're not out of bounds. They didn't fully extend the wall. Alright, we're gonna skywalk our way over here. There we go, we made it. Alright, we're going to... Oh, whoops. Make sure we nail our way into here. There we go. We go up and over. Down, get the reload, wait for the place to load. There we go! We now skipped needing a specific equipment piece called the wire spool. By doing that little trick. We don't need the wire spool to get into this challenge gym. Which we don't get till, I think technically it's the next area that we get it, but I'd rather just handle all this stuff now, you know? That's just me though, but I'd rather handle all of it now.
These structures. How did they build all of this?
Alrighty. What we're supposed to do here is run some minecarts down these 2 tracks, and then run them into that gate at the bottom, and that's how we gain access to the codex at the end. This trick, these next 2 tricks are very finicky, so we'll see how these go. I hope these go decently well. Alrighty. This is a very, very simple tomb. It's not very hard. It's just long. I think it takes like 3 minutes to complete. If you do it properly and know exactly what you're doing, it's like 3 minutes. But instead, we're just gonna grab all the items. And yeah, there's, I'm not gonna make that at my okay, well, whatever. Instead of doing that, we can shorten the time by doing 2 very risky tricks. Need to make sure to stay in here. Alright. This one is a very, very finicky. It's probably one of the most finicky tricks in the game. Need a very specific thing to happen. Nope. Come on. So this is an upclip that we're doing here. We're trying to get underneath one of these pieces of wood and have Lara's hitbox get clipped out the back. There we go. And now we let go. Now we're going to jump here. And there we go! We skipped having to do the puzzle. That one can be pretty finicky. If you practice it, you can get it pretty consistently. But now we're trapped! So it runs over. I hope you guys enjoy.
The 10th century codex, detailing the Byzantine knowledge of mining and metalwork.
At least we used to be. One of the most recent discoveries was that if you go to this minecart, and if I do this properly, I think I have to roll. We can roll here out of bounds. If you aim, push up, and then you need to get to a better spot. Yep, side here. You can go up to the right, clip through that wall, and then, assuming I did this correctly, yes, I did. And now we go over here, and ta-da! We're now out, and the tomb is now completed. Hurrah! The sun's already starting to come up outside. Gross. Alright, well, challenge tomb done. There we go. I need to make our way out of here. Luckily, we do unfortunately need to use the wire spool to leave, but we don't have it. So we're gonna have to cheese it. Get the checkpoint. Thank you. Just in case I screw this up, because I do not have a 100% success rate with this next turn. It's very easy, and it doesn't take too long to reattempt. I just have to do this climbing bit again. But we need the wire spool to leave, so instead we're going to grapple axe onto a tree, and then skip it entirely. We got the hidden ravine. Doesn't matter. You know what's funny is the developers actually watched the Shadow any percent run and were like, wow, you could just do this, why did we program everything? But they didn't end up making any changes. But they do watch the speedruns, because we know 2 of the tricks we had in Rise were patched, or were removed from Shadow, which I haven't done any of them yet. I haven't done the melee slide, I won't do it until very late in the run. Wow, that was really awkward. I think the horn was already blown, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Here. Hello. There we go. Hello. But they clearly know about the runs because they patched out the tricks. And it was really annoying when we found out, too, because the first thing we did when Shadow came out was we tried to actually see what carried over. And when 2 of the big tricks got removed, and then later 2 other ones got patched, it was certainly not a fun time. Hello.
You there.
Thank you.
Maybe you'll be able to help me with these
Alright, so
machines.
this is the reason that we had to upgrade the golden thing to +1 was for this mission.
What can I do? These invaders have a new tool to threaten us with. Small helicopters piloted by machine. Drones, they tell me. The things don't fight back, but they've got what looks like a camera inside. They're mapping the valley, and we're losing our advantage. I've been able to bring a few of them down, but with those weapons, I expect you'll have better luck.
Will you help?
Will you help? I'll bet I can take a few of
Sure,
them
yeah,
down.
I will. Because I want to, but because I have to. Alright, so there's one. There's two. There's a spot you can stand over here that will let you see both of these drones. You're gonna have to wait, and I'm impatient, so we're gonna do over this way. So there you are. There we go. We got all 4 of those, so we reload the checkpoint to go back to her quickly. We finished.
Have you dealt with the rest of...
I think I got the last of them.
That you did. They may send more, but at least we can make it hard on the bastards.
There we go. We're gonna put that in there. No super jump. Sad. Grab this. We need to equip our golden thing here because we're gonna kill some animal. These exotic animals are in my way. And if I could, I got a heart shot on this thing once. Did I just get it again? If you hit them in the heart, it's a one-hit kill. And it saves a lot of time to say if you can do it successfully.
Lara, may I speak with you?
What can I do for you?
We need food and shelter for those that can't fight. We'll make emergency rations from dried boar and mushrooms. It's better than it sounds, but I don't think I'll be able to.
So we need
gather
dried
nearly
boar.
enough. If you could track and kill a
This
razorback,
is the
as well as
preparation
bring the
for
rest
it.
of the ingredients, we might be able to keep everyone fed. For another day at least.
Yep, I'm on it.
Of course.
I already have the mushrooms because mushrooms are great because poison arrows are the best weapons in the game. Poison arrows kill almost every single enemy in one hit. There's only 2 that it doesn't work on. One of which is the bear, one of which is a mini boss. That's wearing a gas mask. There's 1. There's 2. I kill 3 just in case because sometimes 1 despawns. I actually did use this last time, but we're going to do some level
Trinity
ups.
being here. The people they're hurting. That's down to me. I led them here. God,
I think those are the wrong upgrades.
it's
That's fine.
happening again, isn't it? People
Alright.
are suffering.
Here we go. So we got reload speed up, which is good.
Hidden in the Acropolis catacombs. I will go there once we are here.
Alright, we need to grab this.
The fight will not be won in open combat.
Lara, I could use your help. Our people are spread thin across
hello.
the valley. If you light the signal tower, they'll know that the danger is imminent.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah,
Once
this is
the
very
fire
low.
is lit,
Very slow.
they'll know what
And
to do.
Need him to finish talking so I can sprint, because otherwise I don't make this jump.
the followers of the
You're
prophet
the one that
fled,
killed Jacob.
but they were
I
attacked
have something to ask
in
of you.
Syria. What can I help you with?
Jacob told me you've got a knack for exploring.
Yes,
There are
I do.
more old places, tombs, all around the valley. You may have
And then we have to
seen
wait for them to
war,
finish talking because they
places
talk
of
for an
friends.
eternity.
It's not superstition. Those places are dangerous, but they also hold relics of our former glory.
And so there's going to be one more trick, I think, in this area that's a nightmare.
That wisdom now, more
And then the rest of it's pretty easy for like
so I'd have gone myself.
10 minutes.
I could use your skills. The scouts have already been
Of course. They belong
I'm actually in the
to
perfect
your
spot,
people.
aren't I? Yes, I am. Wow.
I have these
So we're going to shortcut up this tower. Go. And then to play it safe, we're going to hop off. In so we get the checkpoint. Skip, thank you. Alrighty. Please give it to me. Thank you. I hate you, Lara. I pressed up, not left. Thought I was going to be saving time on the split, but nope. There we go. I love how that lasted exactly as long as I was on that rope for. Get the 10 XP for the monolith, not like it matters though. 10 isn't very much.
Jacob, helicopters are headed your way.
Surrender at once.
Get here as fast as you can.
Deadly force.
Get behind the barricade. Move! Move!
So here we're gonna do what's called dive pumping. You saw me doing it a little bit earlier.
Stay on the cover.
When Lara descends into the water, she actually moves slightly faster. I think it's when she descends or when she rises. One of them, she moves faster than normal swimming. So by doing this, we actually can cover a little bit more ground. Not by much, but it's a bit. Now we get the shotgun. Totally a fair and balanced weapon.
We're under fire at the end of the village. If you can hear me, we need your help.
Alright, that was good, but we're not done yet.
Albert, stand back. It's mine. If I burn, you burn.
Bye, bro. It was nice knowing you. So this is the other enemy who we can't kill with the poison arrows because he's wearing a gas mask. Shotgun solves a lot of problems. And probably enough, we actually don't use it very much. The poison arrows and the golden peg are just better weapons.
Yes.
I need bandages.
What is it?
Won't stop bleeding.
The bullets are still in you.
The bullets are still in me. I can't see straight.
Stop.
You have so many issues, you guys. Come on. Grow up. I jumped, thank you.
Now I see. It speaks of something hidden.
Alright, and now we have one more. We have another annoying trick that, if it doesn't. Or, oh, God. Lara. You are making me hate you more and more every day. Thanks, Lara. Now we're into another challenge tomb. Here's one trick that's a total nuisance. See if I can get this on the first try. I usually don't struggle too much with it, but I'm also not the best at it. Scramble. Oh, hello. I'm actually stuck on the wrong side. Hello. That was definitely not how I wanted that to go. Did not want to go back here. This way. Jump to here, and then... There we go. Fall in here, and perfect! Took 2 tries, but that's fine. I am going to be saving time on the split, though. Not by too much, but I will be saving time. because it will not take me more than 3 minutes to get through the rest of this tomb. I mean, I think they talked about making another Tomb Raider game. I don't know if it's necessarily... It's probably in the works now, because they kind of reestablished her basic story, which was the goal of these, was to give her a new origin story. Although, honestly, Shadow was really ridiculously lackluster, and was a terrible game, in my opinion. Whoops. I did not mean to dive, that was a mistake. Wrong game. I'm playing a different game in my head when I did that. I think they mentioned it. Oh, well... It could be, like, that's the thing, is that it's, like, because it's the timeline of the classics, it could be one of the stories of the classic games with the new Lara. Which wouldn't surprise me if that's what they chose to do. We're gonna grab under here, Arrow Climber, 'cause that's great. Going to here. We're gonna grab... I can't do damage up. Well, I just saved 2 minutes, so now I'm actually positive. That's good, at least. Which makes me a little worried that I might have missed something. But, I don't know. Those most of those skips didn't take too long to happen. They were, like, decent. Now we got Arrow Climber. Super, super good.
Jacob, it's a mess up here. There's no sign of your people.
Sophia might have taken them into the catacombs beneath the tower. But I've lost contact with her.
I guess we'll find out later what the
I'll look for her there.
what the game's gonna be like.
We're almost done evacuating the wounded here. I'll join you soon.
Alrighty. There we go. There may be a little bit of lag here, visually. Oh, it actually didn't happen this time. That's weird. Usually there's some visual lag there.
I hope I'm not too late.
Here. Hey, welcome to the Acropolis, everybody. I'm glad you enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy running this game. I need to run it more. I need to actually improve on the record. Because the record is, like, so outdated. My sum of best is 30 minutes below the record. And I've been resetting it since I've been changing the route. So it's like, it's pretty up to date right now.
Oh god, no.
In where it should be. And so it's like, there's 30 minutes of time save potential. And I have been ridiculously struggling to improve. Things have just not been working out for me. It was really kind of unfortunate. Well, who knows? Maybe things will change today. See what happens.
The courtyard's clear. What do you want us to do with these prisoners?
Be more.
That was actually really close. I almost didn't actually get that to hit him out of sight. These guys are dead. We shoot this. We shoot this. Shoot this. And we loot these guys for 3 items. Now we're going to do another clip here. This way. Yep. Come on. There we go. Through the wall. Thank you, Lara. Let's hope I don't screw up duck time. I don't usually, but I've messed it up before. Well, the Acropolis isn't really an area that's like easy to mess up.
It must have looked like a paradise.
There we go.
There it is. Maybe I can unblock it from here.
Alrighty. There we go. Cutscene. Grab those. And relic.
And... Get clear of the door!
Fire, please. Thank you. So it's supposed to be nighttime. Because of what I did, we actually skipped the nighttime trigger, which would happen while we were underground. But because I didn't go underground, it is currently daytime.
And it's pointing somewhere.
And let's just say that if I don't mess up this next part, one of the later cutscenes is one of the best cutscenes in the game. It's so good. Cross here successfully.
Lara, I'm here, but we're taking fire from the choppers. I need you to get Trinity's attention, any way you can.
Leave it to me. I can do this.
I really hate that jump. Alrighty, we're gonna pull up the golden thing here, so mess this up.
Over here! We need your help!
There we go, got him. This should be safe now. Perfect. If you don't kill that first guy, that can get dicey. It's pretty safe either way, but better to play safe than sorry. Didn't actually know if I hit that because the camera was behind the branch, and the gunshots happen from the camera, not where the gun is located. As is true with most shooting games. It's easier that way to make projectiles work. And I hope you guys enjoy the best cutscene in the game.
Jacob, it looks like we've got the upper hand.
Good work. Those choppers should be in range soon.
They're here. We did it.
Lara, are you there? Trinity is swarming the tower. We're trapped in the catacombs beneath.
Damn! Just hold on! I'm on my way!
There it is. I think I golden fang first, if I remember correctly. It's golden fang into the bomb arrows. Although I'm not so sure it really matters.
I'm under fire! Cover me! Let's finish this!
In the end, it doesn't actually matter.
Cover me!
Because these guys won't actually hurt me. Yeah, we're
This is Team 5. We're heading
make sure
into
this
the
is loaded.
catacombs. Need some backup here.
She's here!
You're damn right I am.
Hold this position! Push her back!
I almost botched that. I almost botched Duck Hunt, boys, but I didn't. We didn't botch the Duck Hunt. I call this split Duck Hunt because I'm effectively playing Duck Hunt with these guys.
Just kill her!
Come and try! Come on!
Hostile spotted!
I hope you guys enjoy grenade arrows. Let's just say they're really good. Here we go.
Jacob. They're gone.
Go. And now we have the wire spool. Now we would be able to properly enter the Pit of Judgment with the minecarts. We would probably be able to enter that region, that area, because we now have the proper tool. Let's climb along this wall. Hope things don't go horribly wrong. Look good? We look good. Cool.
Lara, if you're headed to the cathedral, Trinity will be everywhere.
But we're not. Don't worry. We're not.
But I have no choice.
Now we go to the Valley Farmstead. Oh, I only lost 2 seconds in that section. That whole section only lost 2 seconds. I think I know exactly why. Lara didn't fire the grenade arrow twice. Nice job. Let's hope I don't soft lock. I've done that twice here on accident. On this split. I do have a backup just in case, but I would actually like to be able to submit this run, assuming that things keep going this way. I missed. There we go. Hello, can you open it? Thank you. Oh. Lara, can you actually function as a human being, please? God. By the way, the reason that worked the way it did is because if you kill the first wave of enemies, they spawn in their locations. And I almost botched it because the second wave almost spawned before I killed the second guy of that first wave.
I left the supplies by the other tower.
It could have been really
Looks
bad.
like you finished this one.
Wow, Lara, can you function again as a human being, please? Ah, God dang it. Thank God. I have not struggled with these before. And now I'm struggling. I only have 1 poison arrow. I think this is still fine. Oh, I didn't upgrade my thing. Whoops, I was supposed to do that. It's fine. Supposed to upgrade the price speed. Alrighty, let's just keep going. So now we're in another challenge tomb. I have no idea if it will or not.
There's got to be something down there.
If it does, that'd be awesome.
Astonishing. This architecture predates the rise of Eastern Orthodoxy.
Let me grab this. We're making very, very good progress, by the way. As far as I remember, we haven't missed anything yet. And my notes are seemingly matching up properly. Here, connect these.
Fascinating.
Made it. Cool. Let's go.
Perfectly preserved.
Cheese strategies, boys. Who needs to do the puzzle properly when you can just cheese it?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. There we go. We will actually grab the codex when I press square. Oh, the sun's coming up.
An old codex. Looks to be a treatise on the connection between the body and the mind.
Alrighty. Can you go, please? I was holding down the dive button. Alright. That was almost awkward.